So we left Hyder and had a big travel day, which went close to 8 hours total time. The drive time's not that much, but we did make plenty of stops, but it was a big, long day. So now we're here at this really nice camp spot, and we're looking at taking just a couple of down days and rest up a little bit. From here, we're gonna just enjoy the time. It's a little bit of a cold, gray day, off and on rain. And basically just rest up and make plans where we're gonna go next from here.
We have made it to the famous Signpost Forest. And there are a lot of signs here. What do you think, Dave? Think there'd be this many?
No, it just keeps on going. It looks like a forest. Like it's called.
We are officially on the Alaska Highway, and we're heading to Whitehorse.
Yeah, basically directly west.
So we're just gonna drive round and round. Where we stop, nobody knows.
Yeah, the way we gotta figure it is we're gonna drive until the first person pretty much says, okay, I got about an hour left, I'm ready to camp. Yeah, at that time we'll pull over and we'll just pick a spot where we want to camp and then keep driving until we get to that location.
We got some miles to make. We're due in Skagway beginning of next week. Today is Friday, so let's see what we can get into. Look how close to it. Is that the Yukon?
Is that our turn?
I think so. You have arrived.
Wait up here.
Yeah, you might as well wait. This looks a little narrow anyway.
I like these kind of roads.
Yeah, this usually means good camp spot. Well, pit toilet.
Ah, so far this is nice.
Oh, I hope we're the only ones here.
No way can we be the only ones here.
Sweet. That's our spot right there.
There's more that way. Okay.
Tell them to come on down.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can hear me, come on down. This is a great spot.
Our way.
Wow, look at the lake.
Wow. Oh, I see firewood. One at the end.
Yeah.
Like a brand new picnic table. The question is, how do we all get sun and solar? Oh yeah. Okay.
No.
Look at this beautiful camp spot right here. We had at least a couple to choose from. But today we are in British Columbia, right on the border of the Yukon. As a matter of fact, the boundary line is right behind the area that we camped. We are halfway between Watson Lake and Whitehorse, right off the Alcan Highway, maybe a kilometer or two. Very quiet here. So we are on our way to Skagway, and this is just a random spot that we picked out on the way, and it's called Morley Lake Recreation Area. And right when we thought we couldn't find a more beautiful place than our last spot, we find this, and it's just amazing. I did not expect the camping to be this awesome. So we've got just a couple days, maybe 3 days, which is a long time for us to stay in one camp spot when we have so many miles to do before we need to head towards Skagway. So we're gonna take advantage of that if the wind dies down, Carrie plans on getting the paddleboard out, exploring the lake a little bit. And I hope to get the hammock out, do a little relaxing, maybe a little reading, and just have a slower paced day. I feel like I do need to recover. I think we all need to recover after the big travel days. Morley Lake recreational site. And there is a pit toilet on the way in, but it's actually before the campground. Oh, we're gonna go check it out. See if it's usable or not. I usually see them in the middle of the campground, but not particular in this case. I'm always thinking that if I open the door, what if there's a wild animal locked inside? Which hasn't happened yet. Okay, so this is a lot like the other rec sites. Bring your own toilet paper. It looks fairly clean and usable. Yeah, not bad. These rec sites are a cool deal. If we weren't staying at our spot all the way at the end of the campground, we'd be in this one here because it also has beachfront property. Nice picnic table and a trail that leads off to a broken down cabin, which I want to check out. And you might be wondering, since we're in getting close to Alaska, if how bad the bugs are. And I will say that because of the nights have been getting cold still, down to freezing, early close, and we've had, it seems like if we didn't have cold weather, then we've had wind, so we really haven't had too many bad bug days yet, but I know it's going to be coming. It's just a matter of time. Oh, look, there's a little picnic table down here and a cemetery, it looks like. I wonder what the history is on that. I'll have to check it out. It is a memorial. This campground is a memorial, so this could be it. Yep, it is William Whitefield, or Whitfield. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, to Google that name. That must make it possibly his cabin up here, I don't know. All right, so the trail goes through this thick brush, and I'm gonna have to revisit this area because I didn't bring any bear spray with me. Well, even if I do go back and get the bear spray, there is no such trail here, and it looks very marshy. So this is probably going to be a visit by paddleboard and or drone, and that's about it. This campground has all the things I like. We're right on the edge of water with the beach, with views of snow-capped mountains in the background, enough open area and a mix of forest where you can just smell that sweet smell of the pine, and yet we still get sun to charge our batteries. It's like the perfect location. So there is a little bit of loose sand on the way to the camp spot that we're at. But as long as you keep a little momentum going, you shouldn't have a problem. You just don't want to catch the sidewall of your tires on a rock, which there's not many rocks, or a root like there could even tear it out. So it is something to consider. There is very few campsites here. This looks like possibly another deer camp during the fall. And they've had a lot of blowover, so there is currently a lot of wood. I'm only counting 4 camp spots. Oh, this one has a metal fire ring with a grate on it. Well, that's awesome. Ah, this is beautiful.
What would he do with this big long one that you're using as a pusher stick?
I don't know. You just...
There's none for Rudolph. There's none for Rudolph.
All right.
Put your coat on, didn't even know it.
I know, and he's striped. Hey.
It is 11:15 in the evening. The sun has just recently set, but I wanted to come outside and show you just how beautiful this is. It's the first week of June. It was a very warm day today, about 65 degrees, maybe 7 degrees Fahrenheit. We had a fair bit of wind, which kept the bugs down. As you can see, it is very calm now. Very delightful temperature, and the mosquitoes are out in full force. I don't know if you'll be able to see them or not, but look how beautiful that is. 11:15 in the evening. And the crazy thing is, the sun is setting quite late, but the sunrise is about 4:30, and it gets earlier and earlier the more we go into the month of June. So beautiful. Oh, wow, that's so pretty. I don't know if the GoPro's picking that up, but it is 4:15 in the morning. Sunrise is at 4:27. The nice thing about this morning is it's 44 degrees. Just chilly enough for the mosquitoes to not be out. How beautiful is that? The lake is calm. There's a few ducks out there. A roodle doodle. Hey, buddy. With a lake as smooth as glass, Sonia and I couldn't resist getting our paddleboards out, and our first stop was this old cabin across the lake. I found Dave a cabin to fix up. It's halfway done. Is this the cabin of Mr. William H. Whitfield? Very little is known about him. He was a staff sergeant with the U.S. Army, and he worked on the Alaska Highway. Did he live in this cabin? Did he die in this cabin in 1942? If only the walls could talk. be good size. All right, so we left Rudel behind, and we're a good distance away from the vans, but Rudel saw us clear across the lake, is running along the shore to get to me. So I'm gonna have to go get him. Stay there, I'm coming, Rudel. Just wait, buddy. Come on. Come on, get up shore. Okay, good boy. Yeah, shake off up there. Okay, come on. Come on, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, buddy. Okay, we have retrieved the doodle, Rudel Doodle. You were coming, weren't you? Yeah. You're completely wet. Okay, here we go. It was such a perfect day. Sonia and I paddled all over Lake Morley, even clear into the Yukon and back. Now, that seems really impressive, but the Yukon was only 50 yards away. But it was still fun. Hang on. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. You go for a paddle ride? That's a good boy.
And there's a little trail going back through the forest here. And the reason why I want to show you this is because once you get up here just a little bit further is the boundary to the Yukon. So yep, now we're in the Yukon. British Columbia and Yukon. It's a cool little trail. Right when I thought I couldn't find another camp spot I like better than the last one, we did. We found this location here, right on the lake. You got the trees in the background, snow-capped mountains. It is beautiful.
Big, giant lake.
Yes.
We are here June 9th. The weather was great. We had a couple of windy days, but our temperatures were in this high 60s, low 70s.
Yeah, it was super nice.
Yeah.
So the bugs are not bad yet. If you're wondering about the bugs, well, we haven't got to Alaska, but we're close here. And I think we're just too early in the year. It's been too cold, windy. There's been a few mosquitoes, and that's it.
Yeah, in the evening, as you expect, there are quite a few mosquitoes. They're quite large, but they're not very smart yet.
Yep.
And I think the wind really kept them down. So this was a great location.
All right, getting straight into on what you need to know if you come here, starting off with rig size. So I would not recommend anything over about 24 feet. And there is currently a small Class A here, so it is possible, but I would say it is parked in the first campsite. And I'm only counting 4 campsites. So if that first one's taken, you're not going to be able to get a big rig in
No.
here.
Now we said the last campground was a steep, narrow road. This road's even more narrow than the last one.
Yeah, and it's one way in, one way out. There's no loop, so if you bring a big rig in here and it's full, you'll have to back out, and it's going to be tough.
Or I hate meeting someone a long way. It's about a ½ mile from the main road.
Yeah.
So it's not a great distance, but boy, if you get down here and it's open, the views are incredible.
Yeah. So there is, or I should say, there are pit toilets, picnic tables, some fire pits, and that's about it.
Yeah, no cell reception, pack it in, pack it out, and this is a 14-day stay limit.
Which is pretty nice. So
Yeah.
if you're looking on the map, this is Morley Lake Recreational Site. And it's about halfway in between Watson Lake and Whitehorse. So Whitehorse is probably going to be your main place to get supplies, since it probably has just about everything you might need.
Yeah, this was a really nice stopover for us. We continue our journey, and we spent 3 days here and loved every minute of it.
I want to add, if you do want to find a spot and you come here in the summer like we are, the weekends and weekdays doesn't really matter for finding availability, as first come first serve, but I would recommend you come in before 2 p.m. in the afternoon, because most people are only staying one night. So
Yeah.
if you get in here, just come early.
And it's still early in the season. July and August is what we've heard, that everybody comes and everything will be packed.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're just early in the season or...
I think most people are only staying one night, so
Yeah.
it's working out. All right, I think that covers it, right?
I think so.
Good. All right.
Onward ho!
Keep on going down the road. If you would like to support our channel, please consider becoming a patron. We also have stickers available in our website store. Thank you for watching.